Hi, I am your party artist here at my studio, Overhold Art and Entertainment. Art, my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I'm live. Isn't that great? I love when I go live and I'm like, okay, my light just burnt out. I'm just kind of like going by the seat, rushing by the seat of my pants, and here I go. Yes, I am your party artist. My name's Kim Overholt. I'm here at my studio, Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio, and I'm your party artist. I'm here to help you have fun and learn about drawing, like just drawing cartoons, doing cartoons, and just getting used to coloring and drawing and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'm off a little bit off today. Yeah, I had it going on when I first had the idea and then I lost it. But I'm here to help you have fun and learn about how to do some cartooning. And it's always Cartooning Monday. Yeah, you can check from last Monday. I know I'm doing Cartooning Monday. So every Monday is Cartooning Monday here at Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio. I try to get here when I can. And if I can't, I usually try to get my sidekick to show up. I don't know who my sidekick is, actually. I don't have a sidekick just yet. I'm not as good as the guy at Y-Files where he's got that little heckle fish and stuff like that. I have stuffed animals that I've had since I was in college, if that makes any difference. But neither here nor there about what I got to do with teaching you how to draw and things like that. But I've got my whiteboard markers here. Oh boy, I've got a whole bunch of them. And I've got my little brain full of all kinds of knowledge for you about doing cartooning. And I've got a whiteboard. And I want to get you started with doing some drawing and show you how to get your basics going and then work at it from there. Now, I mention it all the time. Let me just move my stuff over. Let me show you. Let me show you. I always have like brushes and things like this that I have in my studio. I have them from one spot to another. I'm always doing art. So that's why I'm like always like, okay, this goes here, this goes there. I just finished on the weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. I ended up doing a great party for an 8-year-old Ivy and finished fish painting, and it all turned out really, really nice. They all did a wonderful job. I'm so happy. I love doing that. I love to know the fact that I'm going to be getting some more competition here. Let me move this over a little bit so I can talk to you. I'm so used to being on this side, so I'll talk like this. All right, so. Yeah, so here at my studio, I'm just teaching you the basics of cartooning just to get you started, okay? Because I know a lot of you are like so big into comics and cartoons and animation and things like that. And that's what I wanted to do when I was young. I think I started probably about that age too. So it's kind of nice. You get the ground level to start and see how you do. Even when we do some painting, I get to show you the basics of it and see how things go and see if it's something that's up your alley. Like you might like art, but you might not like painting, or you might like art, but you like cartooning, or you like something completely different. But let me get you started on the basics, because you got to pick up a pen or pencil with an eraser on it, because the eraser is your godsend. And we get started by showing you the basic shapes that you usually draw. Now, if you're old enough, you probably know the triangle, the square. They don't make a square. They don't make a normal square. They make a T-square. And, of course, the circle. The three basic shapes, you can always interact with them, making different shapes into different things, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Make those nice little arrows. And those are actually triangles. That's right, triangles. Yeah, I'll even spell it. Why not? I never do that, but I'm going to do it this time. Square. And I almost spelled circus, but no, circle. And sometimes when you do certain types of writing, you have to sometimes make it do that. You have to make something that kind of goes in a circle. And you can write it like down the side like that, or straight across. But you always try to have fun. When you're doing something like this, you always got to try to have a little fun with it, right? So we always try, do our best to have a little fun. All right, so interacting and all that little bit. There's also this one thing that I call, like, I don't know, I call it the plasma, the third dimension, sorry, the fourth dimension, the little bit of imagination that goes into like tapping you on the shoulder and saying, "Hey, don't forget about me. There's something else that you got to add to all those three to make something happen." That little spark of ingenuity that gets you drawing whatever it is that you want to draw, right? Because when I was young, well, let me see, yeah, probably around 7. That's when I started to be good at drawing, and it was like I just one day it was like I just kind of like my friend Jamie. He just woke up and he kind of knew, like if you just kind of look at something and you can follow like what it looks like, you can see it in your mind, you can start drawing. Like like you start getting into let's see, shepherd, garden's flock kind of thing. And yeah, you just start drawing the basics of what could be. So I started doing the Bushman of Tuareg, and yeah, because somebody just says Kim can draw it. I'm like, okay, let me give it a shot. And somebody, and it's funny too because I try. Um, there was somebody else when I was young, when I was really young, because my mom used to play piano before she had her stroke. Somebody had gotten wanted to know if I actually like I could play the piano, and I didn't realize what they meant. I thought when I was with my mom and she was teaching me to play, what she would teach me is playing the organ, which was like, of course, the and of course the keys. Da, 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 da. See, there's just something that learned how to draw is the piano. So and that'd be like and then let's be the. And she started out with just teaching me how to just play. But I never learned how to play. So somebody asked me when I was a kid to get up on and play the piano. I was like, mm-hmm. They're like, okay, sit down. You don't know how to play the piano. It's like if I got farther, they'd ask me to keep going. I might have been able to wow them with something. I'm pretty good at faking everything. Except that one thing. You know what I'm talking about. Brad Pitt knows. Oh, I know. I'm kidding. Yes, I have a Brad Pitt thing. I'm trying to get over it. It takes a while. I've managed to mute some of the accounts now so that I can concentrate on just doing the stuff I'm supposed to be doing and not thinking about it anymore. Okay, and so we don't. But we like to draw, and when sometimes we draw, we end up drawing a face that kind of resembles. And sometimes you just can't help it because it's just like that shape that it just happens to be. So for that. A different type of nose. The blues. Yeah, you just draw it. It's like, yeah, okay, that's easy. But drawing people, there's always like I say, when back in the day, I wanted to draw like cartoons, like be a cartoon drawer and draw like superheroes. So I started off with the typical face of a superhero, which was kind of like like. You start off with kind of something like that, and you make the cape, and then you were trying to make the chest was like. And you know what? When you start drawing stuff that you think the muscle man, you get to think of like where the muscles are. It's very important to start right where the chest would be, and then you can start drawing the big burly arms, right? And like back in the day, I used to try and make them as big and burly as possible. So like the you know. Just whatever. Yeah, so I'm drawing it really simply and just trying to copy other artists, and that's another thing that I used to do too, is like copy other artists to kind of get an idea of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to draw, that kind of thing. I followed like really great artists like Robert Crumb and let me see, Nick Nick is one of them. Kirby. Um, uh, oh gosh, there's so many different ones, and I just when I get on here, I'm just like that blank. But all those great '70s comic book artists. I was always trying to mimic those, but I could never. I always had this cartoony way about me, so whatever I draw ends up looking a little bit more cartoony because that's what I have a tendency to want to be drawing more than not. But you might find that you find it easier to just draw superheroes. My one friend in animation had a knack to be able to draw the tick like it was like it was nothing. Like he could draw the whole and make the and make the whole mask thing, make the the and be able to draw it like nothing, right? So, but I do it. It's like, yeah. And of course, living in Niagara, I never kind of went very far. And I know some of the stuff that Silicon Knights and things like that, like artistry, where it comes to gaming, came this way. But unfortunately, like I tried and never got in there because they don't need. I am my own artist. I gotta say, I'm not in with the crowds, but I am someone who, you know, people do know me. I'm not just Chuck Liver in this town. People know me. I know people. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So, so yeah, I do some drawing, and like I say, you start with the basis with cartoons because cartoons are fun, and what you got to do is not think of it as something serious unless you want to take it very seriously and start getting books about anatomy and the human figure, and which I have. And if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about the human anatomy, if you want me to tell you about my life drawing classes, which were quite bizarre, to say the least, I talk about them to associates and friends, and sometimes they're like, "Wow, did that really happen?" I'm like, "Yeah, you wouldn't believe some of the things that I've seen in my life drawing classes." But you have to draw it. You can't not look away. It's something you have to look at, and so you get to draw the aspect of a person, and not just the shape of a body, but you learn like the aspects of how a person lies a certain way, uh, where their hands are placed, that kind of thing. Like you could be behind them, and they could be having their hand in the front, and this is actually from the back kind of version. And whatever you draw, you kind of just draw like a quick idea of what it is, and then you go back in and you fill in. Say there's a model, and she's just kind of laying there, and yeah, see, she's kind of laying there on the side there. You get kind of the idea of what her shoulder blade would be there, kind of like, and you can make the butt kind of that way. She got her legs folded that way, so you can kind of like see it comes out. It's not too vulgar, but at the same time, you get to see it is not a person who is fully clothed. You get to see a bottom. Yes. So, bottom. Okay, but when you do stuff like that, it all comes down to practice. It's all about if you want to do more life drawing, go do more life drawing. It's just like it's a matter of just uh, just do it. and my words are bring it on. Because if you think that I can't do it, and this is why I've been standing here all these times doing this, well, then you got something else coming. Because I always try. I always when I see a job that's nearby, I want to try, and I put my name in. If it's something that I think that I can do, I do my best to try and get in there. And if I don't, I don't. And then that's what happens. And it's just like, don't worry about the no's. yeah, you will get lots of no's. You will get many, 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 many no's. With my art that I've done over the years, I've gotten many, 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 many no's. But there are some that say yes. And there are those who have bought my art and I have made art into the States. I do have art out there that has my name on it. And yes, I did do it for other people, and they really do appreciate it. And I appreciate them. And I appreciate you. And you know what? And it's good that all 50 of you plus, if you want to join, subscribe. I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to. And that's the thing. I love to make this more like an open kind of thing where we can all talk about it as well. So that's why I do it live too, because I used to do it but before COVID happened. I used to go out to the bars and the restaurants and things like that. And I used to really enjoy being one on one with people. And I wanted to do it for myself before that. And now I kind of keep it to a lot of people in their homes. I come to you and I give you a party and we paint, and you leave with a finished painting, and I leave a lot happier because you are now an artist and you can do more stuff with me. In the Niagara area, of course. If you ever want to know, it's called party. If you ever want to party with paint with me, it's called Niagara Parties.com, because everybody needs, especially at my age. Everyone needs a nap every once in a while, and when you have an Niagara art party, it actually is like the biggest wave of fun you're ever going to have. Because Niagara is the biggest wave, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I love all you California people out there, all those rockin' people who I've been a big fan of. I love the California. I would love to be out there enjoying all the fun times you guys have out there. Unfortunately, I don't live that close. I mean, maybe on the same latitude, but not the same longitude, if you know what I'm saying. So I missed out on the good parties on the coast, but you know what? Partying in Niagara, we still get the big waves here too. Well, we get one big wave. It's called Niagara Falls. Niagara parties, yeah. Come party with me in Niagara. If you ever want to go visit the falls, and if you've got enough wealth to be able to have a room and you want to invite some friends and have a big party with paint in Niagara area, look me up. Yes, and I'm easy to find. You just go on Google me. You can Google my name. Yeah, that's my name. I've had it ever since I was a kid. That's right, it's the same name I've had forever. I never changed it. No, no, no. Because I know it. I like my name. So, and I hope you like your name too. And you know what? It is a lot of fun when you do, because I love a lot of people's names. Some people have some great names. I got Kim, but you know what? I love the word. I love the name Ivy. I love the name Morgan. I love the name Allison and Janet and all these beautiful names. Kim's just, yeah. Kim is like Pat. It's one of those names that if I wanted to, I could be a man and be a woman at the same time, or be a woman and be a man at the same time, which I am. So, so yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? Because I really do. I love having a little bit of music in the background while we're doing a little bit of, and I should be doing it more often because it does make it more interesting for sure when you have music in the background. So let me find some like lo-fi, or you know what, even better, maybe I can find some of my own stuff. No, you don't want to hear me singing. Maybe later. Maybe what Magic Tuesday. Magic Tuesday's tomorrow, and that might be something to look forward to. Let me see if I can get this baby going. What will it play though? That's the thing. Gotta find out what its playlist. A new playlist. New playlist. Hello. Spotify's not responding. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, I don't want that. I want some of the. There. If we go there, will it give me other options? No, but it gives me a lot of stuff to play with. So let's just see if this works. There we go. Oops. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. All right. So I want to show you a few other things that I got going on. Yeah, I love the music in the background. It's kind of nice, right? Okay. I don't know how long this will last, so. And of course, whenever you want to get into doing comics and you really are serious about it, I would say get one of these comic sketchbooks. And I'm giving a shout out to Piccadilly for creating something like that, which is nice. I got mine at the Indigo bookstore. Gives you a little bit of an idea of how to get started with the storylines, and then how to start drawing on your own, making your own kind of comic idea. And then it gives you a whole bunch of different scenarios. So you can pick and choose the pages that you want. You can probably remove them from the book and create your own cartoon and a storyline and stuff like that. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. And I wanted to ask you guys if you were interested in something like this, if you want me to do something and get you going with that, or if there's something else you might want me to try. But just an idea. There we go. Of course, I always carry with me my handy dandy pencil case. And in my pencil case, I keep markers, pencils, pencil crayons, anything that will help me, inspire me, get me in the right direction, and my big wad of an eraser. Look at that. I've had that one since college. Look at that. It's grown. It's like a tumor. It just keeps on growing. Yeah, can you tell it's some classical animation in art fundamentals? Yes, yeah, I'm a funny kind of girl. And my book of stuff when I have ideas, and I put them down in the book so that when I go to use it, I'll have ideas for where to start. Oh, how about that? Isn't that nice? And yeah, I've been doing some drawings lately. I have to continue because I've kind of lost track, but I've done like that. I was kind of following the Grumbacher art, and I could probably continue with that if I wanted to. Swing. I got April Fool. Yes, it's an April Fool. And what else did I do? I got one. Life and Me. Life's a roller coaster, and I got my hands and feet outside the vehicle. I love that. I came up with that one, and I love doing this one. So it's just a quick little sketch. You like it? Let me know in the comments below if you like my work and if you want to see how I do some of this stuff, because I can show you. Fruit. I just gotta finish drawing it and coloring it in. It's always funner when you get the fun when you get to color it. Yes. And of course,
Did you know that the Ontario?
Oh, and of course, commercials. All right, let me turn this down for the commercial. We don't need to hear the commercial. No, we don't need to hear commercials. So look, fangs. Do you like fangs? Do you like me do it? Like, I have an idea about doing a great vampire story. I love vampire stories. If you didn't know, I'm a vampire enthusiast as well as a magic enthusiast too. Oh, look at this one. I forgot I did that one. I feel like that. I copied in the idea and made it my own. Gentle? Does that look gentle to you? There we go. But there's ideas. So, I mean, and I still have some pages left to do some more drawing, but then I have to get a new book because my book is almost completely full. So there's always ideas. Never ever think that you don't have anything. Something comes to you one day, just have one, get it down. Get it down as fast as you can. Just do it. Just do it. And that's like, I don't know if that's the main theme for today. Just do it. But it should be, because you should. You should just do it, right? Okay, so, hey, okay. Oh, all right. And okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint for some other stuff too, but give me a moment because I think I got to turn up my volume again. There we go. Okay, so like I say, always good to have something to reference to if you want to do some drawing, and it's always good to have a favorite artist that you like if you want to do a particular drawing as well. My favorite artist is Roger Dean, and let me show you. Let me show you. I have a few of his books. I'll just give you a sample of what he's done, and these are old books from like the 80s and stuff. So yeah, I'm old. Okay, I'm old. Okay, I can't deal with it. Magnetic Storm. If you see this dragon, I recreated this dragon because I love this dragon. I don't have it on my shoulder, but I do have a dragon on my. Hold on, I can show you. Don't be scared. I promise, I'm not rude. Completely, but I'll show you. I was doing my workouts this morning, so there's my beautiful dragon. That's the one I drew. I've only got one tattoo. There it is. Thank you very much. Now you can say that you've seen it. There we go. All right, so I mean, I love dragons, so dragons are one of my favorite things to draw. So there we go. And like I say, when I was younger, I wanted to definitely emulate this kind of look for some of my cartoons, make them ethereal, kind of like, and give you ideas. Something like that. Now I can probably draw them, which is actually, I'm at that point in my life where I feel like I can probably do something comparable to, not as great as though, because I mean, Roger Dean stuff is still the bomb. Oh. Isn't that amazing? Look at the colors and stuff, just rich colors. Relayer album art is what I wanted to do. I definitely wanted to be an album artist. So one thing I loved was music and art combined, and that definitely. Now he made some pods back in the 70s that are actually living quarters, and they're just amazing. And of course, Steve Allen. Great guitar player. Anyways, that's some of the things that he drew, and that's what kind of inspires me. Now I know. Let me know what inspires you in the comments below too, because I find that kind of stuff fascinating. If there is a way you want me to lean, we can do something like that. Does that look familiar? Asia, that's right. Talk about the 1980s. That's definitely 80s. Okay. Oops. I forgot to grab the last one. Last one was just album cover art, because I love, like I say, album covers is one of my favorite things. And I've had these books soft cover for so long, and you can tell the one I use so much that the pages are all falling out of it. Nice for reference. And just to show you some of the other kind of arts that I do and I do enjoy, I wanted to show you once again a Hobbit's Journal. And then I started doing this a while ago, back in the 20. Now it's almost been 5 years, but I'm almost done the book, making my own book full of my own drawings. Isn't that cool? I love this thing. And art doesn't have to be for everyone. It can just be for you. And like I say, I don't think there's going to be many people who are going to be witness to this very journal. But if they are, they'll see some really cool stuff, I'm sure. Some of my own drawings. I love that. I love that. And I have one that I'm going to start next. It's kind of like a continuation called The Hobbit's Travels. And maybe I'll do a little bit of. I started doing a little bit of penmanship inside of it, but I'm still working on that one. So there's some ideas. Now the music's getting kind of hippie. I don't feel very hip, but I'm trying. And if you are like one of those kind of people like me that just loves to just draw stuff or color things, there's always these, which is like if you want things to occupy your time, mandalas are a great thing to try and learn how to draw precise mandalas. Just take lines and make them into carnations, right? So there's all kinds of great ideas. Ta-da. Okay, let me get more things. And sometimes you go shopping. Well, go shopping. Sometimes you go to different places
On the East
around
Coast,
town.
you're among the first to see the date.
And you see, you go around town and you see stuff that kind of catches your eye, and you think, oh, that's a kind of a neat thing, and it has great pictures in there. Like, and I didn't realize until I got it that it's actually all about the Beatles. So this is the transcript from the movie for the Get Back, and it has old pictures in it, old pictures from back in the day, as well as they're talking, and it recorded all their words as well. Look familiar? And it gives me great references. Like this is references for me whenever I want to do a picture. Some great pictures in here. So, oh, and I love the smell of books. Don't you love the smell of books? You go to a bookstore or something, and sometimes you can, like even an old bookstore, and you find something that just gets you excited about doing a drawing or doing a painting or just life in general. All right. And a little extra for everybody out there who doesn't know, I am also a poet. I wrote my book poetry. Yes, I did. And it was completed quite a few years ago, but I still like to reference from it every once in a while. Okay. So let me give you a poem. Because I'm big on vampires, like I said, I read all of Anne Rice's novels. I was big on Interview with a Vampire. When I found out that Brad Pitt was playing Louis, wow. And I really do wish that for all Anne Rice's novels that finally like all the immortals kind of all got together and there was this big shindig or something. I don't know. But I wrote a poem to Anne Rice, and she passed away a few years ago. And I mean, it meant a lot to me. But this is written back in 1991, okay? And this is actually from the perspective of one of her characters, there be. And I will want to let you know, and I will sing this to you. I will sing this to you. I won't sing it to you, but I want you to. She has pushed me from the crowd to tell my story. To think I never existed up until this time spiriting me away to reveal what few believe, that my stories be just memories of my own life. Stirring me from the sands of Egypt to where I now roam free, from England to the river of New Orleans, where I settle my bones temporarily, calling me from the depths of humanity to touch the hands of the gods. Away from my loneliness and my misunderstanding of a world I once knew. From an exalted life of worship, where my servants died for me, to an abandoned hotel room in the darkest nights abandoned, where melancholy moods come over me and reveal what I've kept so secret, to a world where whoever has compassion can believe it to be true. Meanwhile, we have nothing but time and cool nights, and a cool night's breeze to soothe a worried mind that sets our own imaginations free. To maybe love and have love and pray for a brighter tomorrow, setting our own minds at ease and our souls finally to rest. Thank you, Anne Rice. Yes, thank you. Yes, so that one's called Anne Rice. Yes, I hope you like that. I love doing poetry as well. If you want me to come and do some prowess around you, let me know. I have a whole bunch of them here. Oh, this is one that I dreamt one time. I had a dream, and it goes a little bit like this. Okay, it's called Untitled number 14. It goes, "Let me try," he pleaded to the old man on bended knee. "I think I know how to break your heart." The old man sat blankly waiting, so it began. "I met her a long time ago, and I remember her, and I've never forgot. I loved her, and she loved me. It was a long time, and the world was so cold and hateful. No one believed love existed anymore. Fighting overseas was indeed hell, consuming as her love for me had been. We made a vow, though not wed to each other, that we would set the date of marriage when the fighting was over. She had so many tears in her eyes, I could have gone back to that time. I would have gone AWOL, fled to Canada. But she was here, and I was there without hesitation. Brave, strong, and foolish. I forgot, and I fought, I should say. I fought and returned. Anticipating her kisses and her body without hesitation, I arrived in the crowd to no one. And as the crowds receded, I came to the reality to greet me. Too late, I was informed. My love was far too lonely without me. No, she hadn't found another, but she'd found death, her final lover at her door. Her life without me had been great, a great strain on her heart that she gave up the search for me by way of spirit's flight. I cursed myself and cried to the sky, and I thought I saw her eyes and her voice say, "Remember me, love, and light a candle on my birthday, and remember." I still steal kisses from her in my dreams, and she still loves me and me only. "Yes," said the old man with a tear, "I remember. Now I remember." How's that for dramatic, eh? I love poetry. That's my poetry. I made it. It's mine. It's mine. And it is mine. It's a little theory that goes like this. It is mine. It goes like this. Theory number one. It is my theory. It goes like this. Sorry. Monty Python. I'm sorry. If you guys don't know, I do Monty Python skits as well. Because, wait. Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? I know I have it. Ooh, I've got Monty Python, just the words somewhere here. Just the words. Where did it escape to? Robert Frost. Oh. Ah, I can't find it anywhere, but I do. I have the words of Monty Python's Flying Circus. Just the words. Oh, it's over here. Just the words. Yeah. Yes, there it is. Hold on. And this gives me ideas for doing art and cartooning as well, because you take something that you've enjoyed over the years, something like Monty Python's Flying Circus, and then you get all the words, and then there's part 2, which is all the words there too. Magic! Yay! Don't you love that? It's all Monty Python. I could do this, but then it would have to go like this. Oh. There you go. Anyways, let me turn up the music again. Feel like doing a magic trick. And if you ever want to read a great story besides Anne Rice, Alexander Dumas. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's that. I'm trying to keep the things from getting too crazy. All right, life is what you make it. So don't make it crazy, because if you make it crazy, if you make life crazy, life could be crazy to you. But you want it to be nice, relaxed, fun, and a good time. And I hope you're all having a good time with me. I know. I slow down and then I speed up and then I slow down. That's my style. That's what I do. That's what I'm capable of. Yeah. Anywho, yes. So I want to say thank you very much for tuning in, and I won't keep you for very much longer. And tune in tomorrow. For tomorrow will be Magic Tuesday, and then we have Wellness Wednesday, Entertainment Thursday, and Feedback Friday. So I hope you come back more often. And like I say, if you want to hang out with me, you're more than welcome to click the link link below. Oh my God, did I say lick? Sorry. I wasn't thinking of myself. Okay. Yeah, we'll turn down the music for a second. So I can give you. Okay. Just casting out in your direction. Only your mind, that perfection. Boop-boop-de-doo. I know, what a nerd. I try. I'm just looking for friends. I just want you to be my friend. That's all I'm asking. Oh. Sorry. I just want to have friends and hang out and stuff. Oh, you guys. Oh, let me just rise up to the occasion. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in, like I said earlier. And wrong way. Oh, there's my picture of Neil Peart there, over there. I gotta go. I think I need a drink, or at least a drink of water. I don't really drink anymore. I gave that up a long time ago, because you know what? It's not good for your bowels, and it's not good for your brains. It actually shrinks your brain. And on that note, Bob Ross says, thank you very much. And practice. KimOverholt.com. Stop me from doing this. Let me get better at this. You know what? If it can help you at all. Dear Lord. All right, enjoy.